Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you for writing to our live session. As I understand your question, you're 26 and you really want to get married and have a loving wife and children. And as a Muslim, you would like to get married soon. And that's very understandable. Also, you're very humble as well as gracious, and you have a lot of gratitude, for the things that you do have. And you stated that your life has been very blessed by Allah, and you're very grateful for that. Alhamdulillah. The one issue that you did bring up, though, is that, you have a fear of getting married. You have a very low sense of masculinity about yourself, and that's preventing you from getting married. And you feel kind of, hopeless right now about the situation because you feel that your private part is too small, right? I'm not sure what you're comparing yourself to, and I'm not really clear if this is a medical condition or not, because there are some medical conditions where a man can have a private part that's only like maybe an inch or two, if even, right? That's like a medical condition. So I'm not really sure if that's what you're referring to. But I have a feeling that you maybe have been reading things on the internet or comparing yourself to others, and that has led you to believe that you are inadequate. And it has given you a false sense of being less than. Okay? Inshallah, just based on what you have written, it seems like, you're probably normal, and what's happening is you're thinking that you're not adequate. And because of that, and perhaps because you've been feeling this way for a long time, it's turned into an obsession, for lack of a better term, right? It's like something you can't stop thinking about when you're thinking about getting married, or when you're attracted to somebody and you want to get to know them for marriage, or you're worried about your performance in bed when you're married. It seems like it has turned into intrusive thoughts, right? And low self-esteem and excessive concern. My advice, my dear brother, is to please see your physician, right? Talk to your physician, ask your physician about this particular problem. And inshallah, your physician will, put your fears aside. He will give you information and, confirm that, your private parts are not too small, you're not inadequate, and you're within normal limits, right? Whatever that is. But the key will be to talk to your physician and get clarification just for your own peace of mind, right? Sometimes this happens with women comparing themselves to other women in terms of weight, or in terms of, length of hair, in terms of facial features, in terms of whatever, right? As human beings, sometimes we tend to do that. But when it comes to something as sensitive, and as critical for a man, concerning his private part, it can turn into a big, huge problem, and it can snowball, right? It might not really be anything that significant in terms of differences in size. It might not be anything at all. But if one thinks about it enough, and one worries about it enough, and obsesses over it, it can snowball. And it can just tear you up, right? It can turn into something that doesn't even exist. So brother, please do see your physician. Talk to your physician about what you're worried about, what you're concerned about, what you're comparing yourself to. And just listen to what your physician has to say regarding this. Secondly, right, in the small chance that your physician says, well, yeah, you're very, very, very small, but it's okay, right? In the rare chance that happens, you really need to just believe in Allah and trust in Allah and know that Allah is going to send you the wife who is just for you, right? You have to trust that Allah has a wife for you who will love you just the way you are. And that won't even matter. And I really can't get too graphic because these are public videos, but satisfaction, intimacy, and love takes in many, many considerations other than size. Okay? So please do see your doctor. Talk to him about your concerns. And just, make sure that your concerns are valid before, you continue on the path of just, feeling like this is a hopeless situation. I think once your doctor confirms that everything is within normal limits, and again, whatever normal is, that'll be a big weight off of you, and you will feel so much better, much freer. And also, if your physician says, oh, well, you're a couple centimeters off, or you're an inch off, I mean, who cares, right? Because Allah is going to send you somebody that will love you anyhow. And the private part is not the totality of the whole, right? The totality of the whole is who you are. So please take into consideration. Please see a physician, speak with the physician. And inshallah, make dua to Allah to help him to stop you from thinking so much about this one issue that has you so worried, and that is a problem that, quote unquote, is eating you up, because you have so many other attributes and good things going for you, that, sometimes the shaitan will make us think a certain way about things that are false, that are not true. So just get, validation from the doctor, talk to him, and try to move past this, because you have a very happy life waiting for you, despite what is bothering you right now and what you're feeling. You can move past this. So please see your doctor, make dua to Allah to help you to move past this, and inshallah, you will find a loving wife and have children very soon. We wish you the best.